Hi everybody, Lamsonacare. Again, I had someone tell me I look like Bill Murray. I don't get it, but anyway, I never really thought about it. I always thought it was weird. I guess I look like my dad, but I always thought my dad looked like Bill Murray. Anyway, here's the dramatic, light-filled picture. Yeah, I'm at my favorite viewing spot on the wing. It's day 30. Lamsonacare, Charles Lamson. Shit, I forgot what's the date here. Oh, it's Friday. Friday, April 24th, year of our Lord, 2015. Ah, man, the sun feels so good. After spending like a month in the hospital, in bed, feeling the sun is just like, it's like heroin, man. It feels so good. Oh, hey, here's a cool view, man. Let's see here. Looks like a plane. It's flying over. Got a plane flying over the majestic Missouri River. So there you go. It's a view of a plane flying over. Let's see here. Flying over and quite wisely away from St. Charles. That's right, flying into St. Louis. I don't know. I guess they're heading towards Lambert Field. Lambert Field is over in that direction. But anyway, once again, here's the scenic view. Yeah, the historic downtown St. Charles region. It's a lot more. Yeah, there's a lot more to it than that. But that's all you can see from this window. I plan on getting some good coverage of that. After I get out of the hospital, I've got a brand new kick-ass camcorder, so I plan on starting this whole thing about like doing little movies down the historic St. Charles region. And if you see that little park, there's a little park down there, down by the river. That's called Frontier Park. I plan on going down there, get some cool shots down there. There's actually a Tea Party rally down there. I don't know, it was a couple years back, but it's pretty funny. So anyway, yeah, that street right there, the folks are heading down there. That's called First Capitol. Little history lesson for you non-St. Charlesans out there. It's called First Capitol because St. Charles was actually, officially, the first capital of the state of Missouri before they moved it to Jeff City. So we actually still have like the original Capitol building. It's a courthouse now. But anyway, it's a pretty cool little view. There's actually a lot better views from this hospital, but on this wing I'm on right now, this is the best view we have. But I'm liking it because, yeah, man, the leaves are starting to come out on the trees. It's starting to get green. Pretty day out. Looks like Main Street, historic Main Street is actually kind of active. People are walking around down there already. And so anywho, it's cool. Yeah, it's kind of a touristy place to go. But even the natives, we like to go down there a lot too. It's got kind of a cool little bar scene there. It's a lot of live music. You know, nothing major. You know, it's mostly just like local bar bands and stuff like that. But still, you know, Friday, Saturday night. Hang on a second. Friday, Saturday night, what have you. You know, just go down there, have a few cocktails, check out some live music. The drink's pretty cheap. And hey, that's my public service announcement for public service announcement. Whatever. City of St. Charles should hire me as their tourism guy. But anyway, as far as stuff to report, a little pissed off, stirring up some shit again in the hospital. Yeah, I thought I was going to have major news to report today, because I was told yesterday. By the way, if you're wondering what that lump is on the top of my head, they haven't been abusing me. It just turns out I have one of those ugly fat lumps, and I'm too poor to have it removed, so it's just an ugly lump of fat right on the top of my head. So not only has God cursed me with making me go bald, but right at my bald spot where I can't hide it, He put a big lump of fat there, so to make me extra ugly, because otherwise I'm just too goddamn pretty. And you can't have a guy. Guy got jealous of my looks. Anyway. No, but it's funny. Somebody stopped me and they're like, "Hey, Charlie." I turn around and in the hall, it's one of the nurses, and she's like, "Bill Murray, you look like Bill Murray." And I don't know, I guess I could see it a little bit, but like I said, I never really thought about that, but my dad, I look a lot like my dad. Whenever I see, my dad died a long time ago, but whenever I see Bill Murray on TV, I just think, man, that looks like my dad. But anyway, point being, things to report. Okay, so I heard yesterday I was going to have this procedure done today, where they were going to close up the wound on my ass, which is actually it's good news and bad news, because in a way, it's good news in the respect that that's probably the best way to treat these things. Number one, once you close it up, the risk of infection goes way down. Number two, they seem to be a lot more sturdy. Once you put those skin flaps on, it's pretty hard to fuck them up after that. They're pretty strong, because I had a skin, 4 or 5 years ago. I kind of had the same problem, but on my tailbone. And they put a skin flap on there, man, and I haven't had any problems since. And God knows I abuse the shit out of my body. Hence this pressure sore I have right now. I stay up too much, Too many late nights. Too much wild man activity. Gotta calm that shit down. Like my one doctor told me, "Hey, dude." Well, they took a CAT scan of my lower body, and they noticed, man, I had broken legs, and a broken hip, and a steel rod, and I mean, not now, but just they noticed that it had healed up. A steel rod and one of my femurs, and he's just like, he's like, "I looked at your CAT scan, holy shit, man, you're a mess." And he's like, what the heck, did you break a hip? And it was funny, because when I broke my hip, I knew I broke a hip, and I fell out of my chair. The longer you stay in these chairs, man, it's been over 20 some odd years, the more your bones get kind of brittle, because from underuse, I knew I did, because, basically my hip looked all misshapen, and it was bruised up, and looked fucking horrible, and my leg was pointing in a weird fucking direction, but I just kind of popped it back into place by myself, because I figured, man, and just let it heal on its own, because I figured, what the hell is the doctor going to do? If I go in there, what are they going to do? Give me an artificial hip? It's not like it's not like I'm going to be walking on it. Fuck it. Might as well just let it heal at home, And that's what I did. So anyway, but yeah, so he's looking at the CAT scan. He's like, "Did you break a hip?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I think I did." And then that's when he was like, "Look, man, you can probably stick around for a while, Charles, but you gotta change. you gotta make some changes, man. You're not 25 anymore. So, point well taken, Doc. Yeah, so anyway, I gotta be a little bit more mellow when I get home. But I'm pretty psyched about this new camcorder. I'm gonna start taking a stab, you know, aside from my radio bullshit that I do, my radio show, which I love doing. I'm gonna start taking a stab at making some movies, man. Just some sort of like documentary type, around town type movies. Getting on the bus, going downtown to the park, stop by the liquor store, getting some booze, getting all boozed up while I do my movies. To me, that sounds like a lot of fun. And there's an Amtrak station nearby, maybe getting on Amtrak, taking day trips on the train. Always wanted to take a train trip, but I've had a lot of time to sit around and fucking think this time about the way things are going. Don't have a lot more time, man, to sit up. I only get to sit up an hour at a time. So that's the bitch too. Is once they do this surgery, man, I'm gonna be stuck back in bed again. I won't be able to get up anymore. So I'm trying to take full advantage of this time while I can. Cause yeah, once they do that surgery, I'm gonna have to completely stay off my ass for like a month while that fucking thing heals up. Cause otherwise, it's skin flap. So basically, they take a piece of skin from another part of your body and then put it over the wound to heal it up. But the thing is, it's got to completely heal and completely graft in with the old skin around it and everything. And that takes a good month of completely staying off of it. So, otherwise, if you get on it too soon, man, that new skin just sloughs right off. So, that's the downside. But like I said, the plus side is when they close it, you know, that's fucking permanent. You have a lot less chance of infection and blah blah blah. And God knows, like, you need that when you're in the these fucking disease-ridden, fucking antibiotic-resistant bullshit hospitals, man. These superbugs in here are fucking deadly. So the sooner I get the fuck out of here, the better, man. So anyway, my point is, they said they were going to do this surgery today. Turns out it's all bullshit. You know, I never ever got to talk to the surgeon. That guy never fucking came to talk to me. And but I talked to two doctors, and they both said they talked to him, and they both said the procedure was on for today. And then all of a sudden, everyone's saying, no, you're not on the schedule. You're not having surgery today. And so, you know, I'm getting fucking all kinds of different answers from different fucking people, but surgery's not on today. So anyway, I made it to see, you know, I'm supposed to finally see this fucking dick, Dr. Parikh. I kept calling him Parikh. And today, I guess he's finally, the god surgeon is finally going to pay me a fucking visit. After, you know, me raising a fucking shitstorm and getting tons of fucking different answers about when they're going to actually do the fucking surgery. But the thing is, you know, I'm just about to go with another surgeon, man. The guy who actually patched me up before and did a really excellent job. He's a good fucking doctor. But he would have been my doctor, but he was actually on leave when I came in here. But so I'm waiting for Parikh to come see me, and if that motherfucker gives me another goddamn evasive answer, or if he, once again, if he doesn't come by today like he says he's gonna fucking come by, fuck it, he's gone, and I'm going with Dr. Shapiro. So that's right, a good Jew doctor. That's what I need, is a good Jew doctor. Heal up my ass. Okay, you don't want to touch the front. No, the guy's really good. I like Dr. Shapiro. He's a nice guy too. I mean, granted, most of the time he's a nice guy. He is a little bipolar. If you catch him on the wrong day, he can be somewhat of a dick. But regardless, it's Friday, so I figure, you know, over the weekend I still have a couple more days where I can get up my chair and get around for at least an hour a fucking day before they do this surgery. So Gonna try and take full advantage of that, but man, fuck, I'm almost out of time. I gotta fucking go back to bed already, so this fucking sucks. Yeah, anywho, it's been a great thrill and pleasure talking to you all, and this is Charles Lamson signing out, and I guess we'll give you another update tomorrow. We'll let you know what's going on. I think.